What up, YouTube? Well, today, basically already started it and almost kind of halfway done. But, let me show you basically what I'm already doing. And yeah. So I'm finally getting some LED reflectors. I already took the old ones out. But I can kind of show you the whole process of it, which, is taking the rear bumper off is the hardest part, which is not too bad, honestly. But basically, we had to take the tail lights off, which has 3 screws on each end. They're gonna be 10 mils, as you can see right here. So you take those 3 off from the back right here, and then the back right there. And once you take those off, you're gonna take the headlight or the tail light off this little clip right here. It'll just kind of pull forward, and it will come off. And that's how you do the same procedure on this side. And then you'll have, I'm putting them on right now, but basically you'll have a little plastic clip right here that you have to take off. And then you'll have a little screwdriver right here that you're gonna have to take off as well. And then you're gonna have 2 more screws right here with the caps that you need to pop off. And then there's 2 screws there. On the sides, it's gonna be a lot harder if you have mud flaps on, because the whole bumper is connected to the mud flap, connected to all this stuff. So you're gonna have to take off the mud flaps. And then up here there's gonna be a 8 mil or a Phillips. Mine are broken, so it was real easy. But if you're lowered, probably gonna have to take off the rears. That kind of sucked. I had to figure out a way on this side where my car's pretty jacked, so I just kind of broke it off. As you can see, you can just kind of pop it off right there. But you're gonna have 8 mil here. You're gonna have to take off the mud flaps, basically take off the fender lining. And that's pretty much it on the top parts. Let's see, and then down here you're gonna have to be careful with your tag lights. I'm gonna come down here real quick. When you come down here, you're gonna have 2 10 mil bolts, one right here, and that's connected to the bumper as well. And then right there, you're gonna have this little harness that you're gonna have to unplug because it's connected to the frame of the vehicle. So yeah, just be careful with that. This, I don't know, there's this thing that clips somewhere. I think it clipped right there or something. But yeah, clip it right there. Yeah, so you're gonna have to take that clip off too, take that connector and these bolts, as you can kind of see. And then after you're done with that, it just comes right off. When you take the bumper off, you're gonna have this little clip right here and a screw. You're gonna take off that Phillips screw, take this puppy right off, put the new ones on. To route the wiring, there's this, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. So you'll go in here right there, if you can see it. The wiring goes to this little rubber plug, and then you'll route it through, and then you put the plug back on. And then let's see, if you go down here, it's gonna be somewhere, it's gonna be right there. You see that plug right there? I just routed it right there, and we have our 3 wires coming in. Same thing on this side. And what's tricky is if you want the brakes and everything to work, the red is not going to go to the orange. The red is going to go to the purple. The white is going to go to the orange, and then the black is going to go to the black. I already figured out the wiring on how to do that, because I thought you think the red would go with the orange, but that's totally not the case. The LEDs would just turn on with your tail lights and your headlights, but when you press on the brake, they're not gonna act as brake lights. So just an FYI on that. But yeah, I'm putting everything back together and then I'll rewire it. So I'll come back and show you how I'm gonna wire it. Okay, so with the wiring portion, what I did was, let's see, trying to kind of show you. I already taped them, but I just took off the little insulation, the little rubber piece. I didn't cut any wires. I just took it off, got the red to the purple, and just kind of wrapped it around each copper piece, and just took off all the, plastic wiring and just kind of wrapped around. I didn't want to cut the wires and splice everything together. So that's basically what I did, and then just put electrical tape. And then you'll just put these right back and connect them. I did exactly the same thing. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, those are the wires right there. And yeah, I didn't cut any of them. You guys can cut them and actually splice them on, doing it correctly. But I just took off the insulation and then just wrapped the wires on there. And like I said, red goes to the purple, black goes to the black, and then the white goes to the red. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the lights and show you how they look. That's how they looking at night, and then once I put on the brakes. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Those look so sick at night. Everyone's gonna appreciate them except for me, because when you're driving, you just don't see any of that crap. I'm unlucky enough to not see it, but everyone else sees it, So, yeah, so anytime you want to know how your ride be looking, while driving, you have to get one of the homies to drive, and you just kind of watch it go by. It's a whole different look, because you're like, damn, that's how I really look, driving. Like, it's a whole different perspective on it. You never see you driving the car, you just drive it, and you can feel. That's why mods are cool, because you can feel the power, you can feel the butt dyno and stuff. But any exterior mods, you don't see it going down the road because you're driving. But yeah, dude, it just the speed's coming along. I do need to get wrapped and fixed, and I just don't got money like that. And I'm really just into the performance. Once the performance and my goal powers are done, then I'll probably wrap and stuff. But I'm not in no hurry. I don't make money like that, So I ain't trying to break the bank and go out of debt for a car that just depreciates in value. I still got responsibilities. But man, it looks awesome, and the speed, I just love it every day, and just more and more I appreciate all the hard work I've done. And then I still have to do maintenance. My suspension was crap. Doing turns, braking is not that bad, but just doing turns. I think my inner tie rods are out. I just replaced the outer tie rods, and I'm not too sure, but I really need to look into that, because it's making me it just feel like driving high speeds. It just feels so sketchy, not confident at all. But other than that, I'll see you guys till next time. Peace.